Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner mod review, and this is kind of out of the blue. I did not know that Jay Boosted was doing a Hummer H2, but I saw it on Mod.io, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, you know, it's time to download it, jump in, and what better test of this mod and truck than Truck Night America? So yeah, we're gonna take this JBE edition Hummer H2, and we're gonna take it through Truck Night America, the OG challenge, and the swamp. And you know, console mods are here, guys, and I believe this is one of the console mods there. And I said it before, I'll say it again, anything that's M181, IX branded, Pogs mods, JBE edition, list goes on, they're certified, 100%, 10 out of 10, you need to download them and check them out. But let's jump into it, guys. Before we do, smash that thumbs up, guys, and please drop a sub on the channel. Alright, let's customize up this Hummer H2 JBE J Boosted Edition. I honestly had no idea this was on the way, but as soon as I saw it on Mod.io, I was super excited. I imagine it was just released due to the fact that console mods are here now, and I believe this is one of the ones you can get on console right now. So if you're on console, JBE, M181, or IX Research, Pogs mods, and the gummy mods, those are, I can vouch, 100%. 10 out of 10, you need all of them. I don't care what truck it is. If it's an M181, an IX, JBE, Pog, or gummy, you need it. End of story. Alright, let's see what we can put on here for tires. Crazy tire options. This is honestly, we're going to put the Quasi tires on here. You have to. This is what the Hummer needed, was a suspension lift just like this. And honestly, I'm surprised it took this long to get there, but it's here now. That's all that matters. And having the suspension and having also the actually, no, you know what? I don't like that roof rack. We're gonna remove that. Having the suspension and having the tires like this, it really just makes this a lot more versatile truck, in my opinion. The Hummer has been, you know, one of my favorites, something I've been really interested in since it came out. But I was really disappointed in the performance at the start. You might remember the first video I did on it, with the tires being OP. Well, they had the wrong template. And here we are now. We have this beautiful JBE edition. So I'm super excited to put this through Truck Night in America. Beyond excited, actually. Let's grab the twin horns, sure. Double, nah. Side thresholds, sure. Searchlight, sure. Slant back trunk kit, no. Angled visor, sure. Exhaust, twin exhaust stumps, sure. Weathered rim, Hummer H2. Yeah, let's take the Hummer H2 rims. And you know what it is. Time for the yellow Hummer. Alright, guys, we're going to jump into it here. So one of the things, we're in automatic, but we're not moving. There we go. Alright. One of the things I said since I first saw the Hummer when the game came out was that it needs a really good solid lift and it needs really big knobby tires. The stock version was just not what we kind of deserved, in my opinion, and it left a pretty big void because it underperformed. It didn't perform how you would expect a Hummer to perform. Let's pop it in a low and put the diff lock on. But this, guys, this is how a Hummer should perform, and I'm super excited to see what this JBE edition can do. You know, in my opinion, Hummers are just super iconic, and it is exciting to see that we, I did not mean to winch, that we have a actual tangible, feasible, worthwhile mod of the Hummer H2. And I gotta give it credit, Max Mike did an M181 edition. It was more of like a recovery, repair type vehicle, but it was still really good. It was actually an amazing mod. This, I think, takes it next level for scouting, in my opinion. What Max Mike did with his version, just unbelievable. It brought a whole new vision to the Hummer and a whole new purpose to it. But I always saw the Hummer H2 as a scout, and having these Quasi, no. Okay, having these quasi tires and having the lift that we do have, this is what we needed, guys. One thing I want to show you is a flex on the suspension. There's so much ground clearance and room here now. It is just absolutely incredible, guys. And you do have the trunk repair supplies, which, you know, a Hummer H2 does not have a truck pickup box per se. It does have a little bit of a bed, and we got it jam-packed, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. Pop it in a high here. The snorkel's working perfect. This lift kit really does wonders. I'm excited to see how it performs in the swamp, although, you know, I think it's going to exceed any expectations that we might have. And now, while we're here, let's fast forward to the night. Check out these lights. Look at that, guys. Look at the LED power on this. That's incredible. And I believe, I could be wrong, JB, but I think there was some flares added, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's fast forward back into the afternoon and continue to hit this journey. It's weird, so I don't know if this is just me or if it's something to do with the mod. JB, you can comment below, but unless you turn the wheels or something, automatic just kind of doesn't do anything. And again, it could be me. I'm really excited to see how we do with these rocks. It's been challenging to find a mod. Look at this flex, though. It's been challenging to find a mod that I can make it through without causing any damage and just make it through okay, all the way through. There we go. Oh, and we just gunned it just a little too much there. We did take a little damage, but have no fear, guys, because we do have a lot of repair points here. Let's go ahead and get this repaired up. No, we didn't actually repair it, did we? In-cab spare? No, trunk rack. There we go. Now we're repaired, and we're good to go. And yeah, we're just having a hard time start. Oh. Smash again. Good thing we got the guard here, but still. Be good if we didn't need it, you know? But we'll get it repaired up and everything, get it refueled before we head to the swamp. I think we got enough suspension and clearance here to make it through this without having any difficulty. Pop it in a low minus just to make sure we don't get too much speed and end up actually bumping into the logs like we did with the rocks. We should make it kind of all the way through though. And now we can pop it in a high and go through the bounce test and see all this flex on the suspension. You can see these wheels almost go right up into the fender. It is crazy. Again, it's not too stiff, it's not too firm, it's not too soft, it's right in between, it's very balanced. And that is it, guys. It is time for us to pack this up. And we do have, oh, look at this. We're actually leaning quite a bit, but we're not tipping over. And this is a high rate of speed, guys. Look at this lean here. If that doesn't say flex, I don't know what does in terms of suspensions, but you know what it is. Now we have to transport. Hang tight. Alright, we made it, guys. We are here at the swamp. We're about to hit the swamp, see how this Hummer H2 JB edition performs on this map. Really thrilled with the performance that we saw at the OG challenge. Again, we do have quite the race suspension, and we also have quite the tire upgrade. It makes a big difference for this Hummer H2. Like I said from the start, the suspension and the tire size are the two changes we needed in a tweak. for the Hummer H2 to make it a viable, ultimate off-road scout. And when I say ultimate, I want you to hear the TC 9700 bold letter ultimate in my voice, if you can. This is ultimate. This is the ultimate Hummer mod, and it is available on Xbox and PlayStation, guys, not just PC. This is a console mod as well. Although there have been, I've seen some issues with console mods, so it may float back and forth from the mod store. Keep that in mind. But here we go, guys. We have a chance to plow through this here. We did take some damage from hitting that rock, but that's to be expected, and that'll be alright, as long as we can push through. The snorkel's holding up well. I feel like we're one big boat just kind of diving in the deep end. The 150 liter fuel tank, or 157 liter fuel tank, is a nice addition as well. The fuel consumption, although not that realistic in my opinion, it's a little on the low side. Can keep you scouting with plenty of time, not having to worry about making sure you have a fuel trailer with you, or you can make it to a fuel station. And we're actually on the home stretch now, guys. We're almost to the end. Just kind of cruising through this mud here. Interested to see how we do. Ooh, that was some damage. We definitely have to repair that. And there's some more damage, but that's to be expected when you hit a rock like that. We'll find our balance. We'll be alright. I absolutely love the fact you can see those, the bed all filled in the rear view mirror. I feel like you got a little utility to go a little way if you need it. If you've played around with this mod already, I want you to comment below and let me know what you think. Again, guys, as always, the link is going to be in the description if you want to download this today. I unfortunately am not 100% sure how to link console mods yet, but so that you could open them on console, even if you could, but I'm sure you can find it. It's just literally the H2 by JBE. Time to put the diff lock on. We might even have to put it in a low minus. And I've seen it pretty standard once you hit this mud pit with any truck, any scout. Although some, you do need to winch a little bit, but that's to be expected when you're scouting no matter what type of vehicle you're driving. They make the winch for a reason, guys. It's okay to use it. And one thing you gamers can rejoice about is the fact that now having console mods, you won't have to winch near as much because you'll have capable trucks. In my opinion, I don't think many of the trucks stock in SnowRunner are capable of doing some of the contracts that you have to do And if they are, it's extremely time consuming by the time you winch and refuel and take another vehicle there and do all the other things you have to do, because they're just not really equipped for the task at hand per se. We're actually spinning pretty good here, but the lift isn't letting us get buried yet, which is a nice add-on. And we haven't even burned that much of the fuel tank yet either, which is also really nice to see. And we're able to keep it high, which is nice. We missed some of the more brutal rocks that were there, which is also nice. Slowed us down a little bit. The mud was pretty deep there, but we didn't really have any problems. Again, we're just hitting some small rocks a little too fast here. Unfortunately, when you end up on a trail like this, with how long the trail is and the type of mud that you hit sometimes, you do want to keep the throttle going so you have some momentum built up, regardless of the risk of small damage. That's what we got the bed filled for. We got repair parts. We can use them, it's okay. Although I wish repair parts did reset the cosmetics. That would be nice. Yeah, I hit that way too fast. That damage is definitely to be expected. Let's see if we can trek through the water here. Snorkel's holding up great again. We haven't had to downshift or put the diff lock on. We are actually still pushing through this mud, guys. We are on the home stretch now. JB, if you're still watching this, you did an amazing job with this summer, my friend. If we take any more serious damage, I'll stop and repair again, but we really are on the home stretch here. Keep it in automatic as long as I can. We are in 6th gear, but we're still pushing through, guys. This is pretty incredible, and we are slinging quite a bit of mud, but it's alright. It's worth it. Winch a little bit, see if we can keep it into 6. Winch past this kind of tough spot we're in here. Should grab some mud soon, which will give us a little bit of traction, hopefully. again, another feature I hope we see in a future update is the ability to use windshield wipers like you can in American Truck Sim or ETS2. Once the windshield gets muddy, it is pretty hard to see through, so it makes the in-dash view a little difficult. And here we are on the home stretch, guys. Again, the model link is going to be in the description. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is the Hummer H2 mod that we needed all along, guys. Make sure you check it out. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and a sub on the channel.